we all know that Subarus are capable rally cars that can drift pretty well. But what happens when you lift one, put a bunch of stuff on the roof rack, and take out its sway bars? Can you still drift it? Well, go down below and take your guesses, because today we're taking my off-road ready Subaru Forester on this frozen lake to try and find out. Well, if you've been around the channel for a while, you know we've taken out all the handling capabilities of this car, from the sway bar deletes to the much softer off-road coilovers. It doesn't handle as you'd expect the Subaru to on gravel or even ice, which in turn made it pretty capable off-road. But this car does have a few secrets. And that's, well, it can slide. Even though we have the all-terrains, it definitely sways a little bit, it still slides pretty well. You gotta be more mindful of your slides with this car, because you can't just mash it down like the STI and give it a ton of power. This, you kind of got to do the Scandinavian flicking. You got to make sure you have your weight transfer right. So it does make it actually a little more challenging. I challenge anyone that wants to drift a naturally aspirated car first to see how it feels, because I feel like you get better control when you jump to the STI or when you jump to something that has a turbo, because then you have that power, you can use it a little more sparingly. That being said, stuff does go wrong and you do end up sideways in the snowbank. So it's also pretty important to mention that when you're drifting something like this with the auto and a naturally aspirated engine and all these different handling modifications, you pretty much got to stay in first and second. And that is because it locks that center diff and it gives you a little more power to the back, so you can kick it out and have more predictable control. Because if you don't, and you have it in drive, it's going to be kind of sending power where you want and really setting you up for more of a straight line and speed rather than drifting. And well, there you go. You can lift it, delete the sway bars, throw a whole rooftop tent up there, and still not lose the rally and drifting capabilities that come with these Subarus. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more drifting content, we got out here quite a bit last year, including a video where we put my Forester head-to-head with a Jeep to see who could set the fastest lap times on the track. With that being said, let me know down below if you do any ice drifting with your Subaru. And while you're down there, don't forget to go ahead and check out Flat for Off-Road for all your off-road and adventure Subaru needs, as well as the channel memberships for some exclusive perks. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next adventure.